am in Orlando. I am near the, there's a park down here, actually. It's where the Orlando Magic used to play at the South Econ Park. I'm gonna get the drone off the ground and just make sure everything's okay.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Give it a little bit of an inspection. There I am. It's beeping because it sees obstacles, and the obstacle is me. And what I can do is start off with a 360-degree picture. You can see here that I'm in the edge of the parking lot, and that noise is annoying. I mean, it's good that it can detect an obstacle from 15 feet away. Let me go up, kind of get a little bit of a look from above. I'm not really in a spot where there is a lot of, see, this is like a 360-degree view. There's the building where years ago the Orlando Magic used to practice. And I was going to practice flying. Let me take a 360-degree picture from up here. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, I can't because I'm filming. All right, so I guess I won't do that. But this is an area here where you can practice flying. Now I'm going to come down. So, today is a day of high winds, and the drone moved maybe 6 feet from where it took off, and all I did was go up. Now there's a cool path over here. I'll show you where it is. Keep going, little Mr. Drone. Keep going. Get away from him so he doesn't make that noise because it's highly annoying. I could shut off obstacle detection, but I'm not comfortable yet with how I'm flying. So here's the path. Okay, here we are right here. And it's going to be making this noise constantly, simply because of the fact that there's obstacles all over the place. But you can see down here, this is nice for like a shoot. You shut off obstacle detection, and you just kind of do like a follow me through here, and it's just going to keep going. And it's really cool when you stop and think about it, how this is set up. It's seeing obstacles all over the place. This is great practice, though, for trying to avoid obstacles. Of course, I don't have the propeller guards with me. But when you're looking at the drone, the funny thing is you have to make sure. There we go. So I was looking at the drone when I flew there. I probably should have been looking at the screen. But I was looking at the drone, and I think one of the big reasons why I was doing that is because I was afraid of crashing into the side. Of course, with this sound, I'm more afraid of going insane and murdering people. But let me go back to where I was. Woohoo! All right. I mean, it detects obstacles pretty well from the front, from the back, from the bottom. It does not have obstacle detection on the top and on the sides. It's not like the Mavic Air. The Mavic Air actually has a lot of obstacle detection. Let me go over here. I'm going to actually change the home position. Well, I don't really have to. I can keep the home position where it is. I'm just going to go in the shade so I can see my screen, because where I am right now is very difficult. I'm right behind the drone, by the way. Okay. Hopefully here we have no sun so I can see my screen. Something I've learned, and I learned it a long... Oh, I almost fell. All right. something I learned, and I learned a long time. Ooh, the winds are really picking up over here. Right here next to this building, the winds are really bad. And the drone struggles. All right, but at least I can see the screen better. Let me go up. Look down a little bit. Okay, I'm about 85 feet in the air. Now I'm at 103 feet. Pretty much above every obstacle there is. This is the entirety of the park. I don't want to lose radio signal from behind this building. But we can see the park. Let me go up a little bit just so I don't totally lose signal. And you can see I was going to take off from here, but it's not the best spot. As you can see, there's a lot of obstacles down there. And of course, as the day progresses, there are a lot of people. So you kind of want to stay away from that. Let me come back to where I am here. Just go up so I can see. I'm on the other side of this building. Let me just come back. And over here, you have the senior center. And then this is where the gym is. That corner there on the lower right is actually the gym. It's a really nice facility. And for $25 for 3 months, here's my car. And right next to my car, I actually have a landing pad. And I can bring it down and land on the pad if I want. Let me bring it down. Woohoo! The pad is down there. Am I close to it? You can see it. Oh, see if I can land on it. Oh. Let me just walk over there. I'm really not close to it. I like this landing pad for a few reasons, and one of the reasons is because if you're on wet grass, I know, you sense me. I get you. They're smart by making that sound annoying, I can tell you that. You know, a little too much, right there. Go down. Landing. Okay. And I landed on the pad. All right. So I'm technically not flying right now. I'm landed. I'm completely normal, I guess, if you can say that. You know, I can talk without the stupid thing going nuts. I'm still recording. It's been 8 minutes of flying. I'm down to 70%. Killing my phone battery. And there's a lot of things you got to take into consideration when you're flying a drone, especially if you're using your phone. So let me take off again, and then I'll just kind of walk with it and talk.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
There I am. Now what I could do is like a follow me from here, and I could walk out the drone and talk. Let me see if I can do that. Trace, go. All right, technically it should be on follow me mode right now. And it is. See how it's backing up while I talk? Now, what I don't like about it is that it wants to kind of go behind me. So as you do this mode, I have to get ready to hit stop. As you do this mode, it kind of is like you shouldn't be walking at me. I should be flying behind you. So it slowly kind of goes around, you know, which I'm not always a fan of. Let me get away from this tree here. Now, obstacle detection does work on follow me mode. It does. So technically, I should be able to walk into a path in the woods, and it will literally avoid every branch as it follows me. Now, do I trust that? Not without my prop guards, not yet. You know, I don't trust it completely just yet, you know. Okay, here we are right here. Now let's see how it's like backing up a little bit. Now technically, I should be able to walk down this path and have it just follow me. No way. No way. Are you serious? I don't like the sound, but I know what the sound is. I know what it's doing right now. What the sound is that it's saying there's obstacles all over the place. Now, it only has obstacle detection on the front, on the back, and on the bottom. But for some reason, it seems to be detecting stuff on the side, you know. Sorry about the annoying noise. All right, now if I walk at it, I'm curious, I'm getting ready to hit stop. All right, I'm walking at it, and it's still using obstacle detection. This is amazing. So it's really just on the front, on the back, and on the bottom. No, don't go high. I don't like the fact that it's going high because it does not have obstacle detection on top. So if this thing decides, let me go up to 50 feet, it's just going to walk right into, or fly right into the trees above it, and the trees are only a couple feet above it. All right, so we made our way out. That was actually quite the test. And now here I am again walking, and it's following me. It seems to be doing a really good job following. See now, the obstacle detection on this thing, going through the woods is better than I thought. A lot better than I thought. All right, so we're still recording. I'm down to 58% battery. I want to save a little bit of battery because I'm going to download this from the drone to my phone so I can upload it to YouTube and then add the vocals, which hopefully I'm recording, add the vocal track after. But you see the potential here. Let me shut this off. I'm going to shut the detection, not the detection. I'm going to shut off the follow me feature. The obstacle detection still on, I think. Yes. Okay, it sees my face and it's like, nope, that face is too ugly to fly into. Okay. So you can see there's a lot of features here that work. Oops, I'm too. Maybe if I zoom in, you know, I feel like good gravy. This thing's sensitive, which is, I guess, why it was expensive. Well, that and the excellent camera. No, you don't. No. This drone has a lot of potential. And what I'm learning is that there's certain things you want to take care of with the drone. And there's certain things that you need to take into consideration when it comes to safety, but when it comes to protecting your drone. I'm going to get landing gear for the drone because it doesn't have landing gear. And when it comes down on grass or anything like that, you can hit the camera, you can hit the gimbal, you can affect the propellers. And I've already landed in grass that was not well mowed, and like all the propellers were hitting the grass, and that's just not, I mean, these propellers are just plastic, you know. So the propeller guard, I think, would be good for something I just did, walking through the path. And I think the propeller guard is good for doing indoor shoots like real estate and things like that. And of course, it's good for safety if you're flying near people. You know, if you're doing a wedding or something like that and you're afraid of cutting someone's face off, then the propeller guards will be good. The landing pad is just a pad for there's an airplane going above. The landing pad is just the pad for the, that I put this down when I go on wet grass, when I go on any type of grass, any type of dirt, I put this landing pad down. I didn't buy the one that they sell at, like, you know, DJI or any of those drone websites. This is a pad for an office chair on a thick carpet. And I didn't use it for my chair. I bought this about a year ago. I stopped using it for my chair because it's just all over the place. So I stopped using it. But it's perfect for a drone. You know, well, the winds are picking up. You can hear the drone fighting. You know, let me just take this thing for a little bit of a spin. I want to make sure there's no one around. Now, there's big differences between, let me show you something here. Let me back it up. Okay. There's big differences between cinematic mode and sport mode. So I'm in cinematic mode now, and I'm going to fly it forward as fast as it'll go. You hit about 20 miles an hour, and then it stops. It's like, okay, enough is enough, right? Now I can come back, and flying backwards is just like flying forwards, you know, and especially if you're within line of sight of the drone, it's not a big deal. All right, now I'm going to go down, and I'm going to put it in sport mode, and look at the difference in flight speed. Ready? Now, sport mode does not have obstacle detection. You've got to be careful, and when you stop, it takes about 10 feet for the drone to stop. Wow, that was about 15 feet. So when I finally hit stop, which is not you don't have a stop button, you just stop moving forward. When I finally hit stop going backwards, it was about 30 feet in front of me. And by the time it actually stopped, it was about 10 feet in front of me. So it goes 15 feet after you hit stop. So that's something that you've got to really take into consideration when you're flying the drone. And as you fly fast also, your angle of attack is smaller as you're flying fast and as you're stopping and as you're doing all these things. Now, this is a quadcopter. It's a little bit different from a winged drone, but interestingly, these drones shut off once they're flipped at 180 degrees. The propellers stop working. So if you're flying like Tom Cruise and you just decide, I'm going to do some type of crazy maneuver, and for whatever reason, there's high winds or that your angle is funny or whatever the case is, if your maneuver makes it so the drone begins to flip, you increase the chance of losing control of the drone completely. I guess you can face me while I talk. You increase your chance of losing control of the drone completely. Oops. Here we go. And having a crash. Now, I have not crashed this yet. I've flown it inside my house the first day I got it, which, you know, in my honest opinion, was kind of a stupid thing to do. I don't think I should have done that, but I did. I got it. I was excited. I'm like, oh, let me fly it. And it was dark out, and the winds were high, and everything else. And I'm flying the thing around my house, and I have no clue what I'm doing. No clue what I'm doing. I didn't even know what those beeping sounds were. And then I couldn't get it to go through the door jamb, because obstacle detection was turned on. And it was like noticing obstacles on both sides, and it was like, I'm not going through this door jam. So something that I think I need to do once, if I ever do a real estate inspection or if I do like a real estate photo shoot inside of a home, is go really slow. And I like to use the controller without the sticks, so my pads and my thumbs are down. You have better control. I do anyways. And then that's it. And then you just put the prop guards on and you go through slowly, you know, and looking at the screen makes a big difference, you know. All right, I'm down to 33% battery, believe it or not, you know. So I'm just going to take this puppy over to the landing pad. And it doesn't want to, for some reason, it doesn't really want to yaw or spin, rotate all that fast, which is fine. Maybe that's a safety feature. I'll have to look that up. I'm still getting to understand how this thing works. Not sure why the rotation, see how right there I'm rotating as fast as I can. It's not really turning. Is it because I'm low? Man, it's really rotating slowly. Huh. Which I don't like. I'll have to look that up as to why that happens. Why does look at that. I'm going full speed. Okay, now in sport mode, it's like, woohoo. So I don't know. When you go over to the landing pad. Maybe because the battery's dying? God, spin, would you? Alright, I'm landing.
Landing.
Alright, so that was my flight this morning. 20 minutes, battery is down to 27%. So that's kind of all you get. Now, if you're doing a home inspection and you're close to the drone, you can really bring it down to almost nothing. But if you're far away, yeah, it won't let you because these batteries are smart. So it'll say, you're too far away, you don't have enough battery to get back, and then it just shuts off. So anyways, that's it.